Do you ever feel like your body is giving up on you? That simple tasks, like climbing a small set of stairs or opening a stubborn jar, are getting harder than they should be? It's easy to dismiss these little struggles. We hear it all the time. It's just part of getting old. But what if I told you that loss of strength, that feeling of weakness, is not an unavoidable sentence of aging? What if I told you there is a hidden culprit robbing your strength? And better yet, a simple, powerful key to unlock your muscle power again? This isn't about hitting the gym 5 times a week or buying expensive supplements. This is about real, foundational science. In this video, we're going to expose that hidden culprit. We will dive into the silent condition that robs over 50 million seniors of their strength worldwide. And most importantly, I will show you how a surprising vitamin in your daily diet is the secret to rebuilding your muscle and reclaiming your independence. Stick with me. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what you need to eat and how much sun you need to absorb to turn your health around. The first step in winning any battle is naming your enemy. The enemy we're talking about is sarcopenia. This big word, sarcopenia, comes from Greek, literally meaning poverty of flesh. And it is precisely what it sounds like. It is the progressive loss of skeletal muscle mass and strength that occurs with age. Now, why is this so critical for seniors? And why isn't it just normal aging? Sarcopenia is a diagnosable disease, a condition that actively strips away your quality of life. Losing muscle is not just about vanity, it is about function. Think about it. Your muscles are your armor. They are what protect you from falls. They are what allow you to get out of bed every morning, and what give you the freedom to choose how you spend your day. When that armor weakens, the danger begins. The data is sobering, but necessary to hear. Sarcopenia affects over 50 million seniors worldwide. In fact, studies show that in the US alone, the rate of people over 80 dealing with this can be as high as 50%. And the consequences are severe. Sarcopenia is directly linked to an increased risk of falls, a higher rate of hospitalization, and, tragically, a loss of independence. You become slower, weaker, and more reliant on others. It's a vicious cycle. You lose muscle, you move less, and moving less causes you to lose even more muscle. But here is the great news, and the insight you need. Muscle loss is reversible, and the fix is simpler than you've been led to believe. The secret isn't more protein powder. It often starts with one key nutrient you're likely deficient in. Let's talk about the unsung hero of muscle health, vitamin D. For decades, we've been told that vitamin D is essential for bone health, and that is absolutely true. It helps your body absorb calcium. But that's only half the story. The hidden insight is the direct role vitamin D plays in the health and performance of your actual muscle cells. Here's the mechanism, simplified. Think of your muscle cell as a house. To function, this house needs a key to unlock its inner strength, its ability to repair and grow. That key is the vitamin D receptor, or VDR, located right on the surface of your muscle cells. When you have enough active vitamin D in your bloodstream, it connects with this VDR receptor. It's like turning the key and unlocking a powerful internal process. This process tells your muscles it's time to build, repair, and strengthen. Now, imagine what happens when you're vitamin D deficient, which is sadly common in seniors. The key doesn't fit the lock. The muscle cell doesn't get the signal. Research from institutions like the National Institutes of Health confirms that when vitamin D levels are low, the muscle fibers themselves atrophy, meaning they shrink and weaken. This accelerates sarcopenia dramatically. In fact, several studies in older adults have shown that a lack of vitamin D is strongly correlated with reduced lower body strength and impaired physical performance. This means difficulty getting up from a chair, slower walking speeds, and, crucially, a much higher risk of falling. The good news? The reverse is also true. Studies published in reputable medical journals show that supplementing vitamin D can significantly improve muscle strength and function in seniors who are deficient. This isn't a theory, it's a proven scientific truth. Your muscles are wasting without vitamin D. The best part about this muscle secret is that the solution is incredibly simple and affordable. We're going to focus on natural, accessible ways to get your levels back where they need to be. We will steer clear of expensive, unnecessary supplements unless your doctor advises them. Remember, your body has two powerful mechanisms for getting vitamin D: the sun and your diet. The sun, your free muscle builder. The most potent source of vitamin D isn't found in a pill bottle, it's shining directly overhead. Your skin creates vitamin D when exposed to sunlight, but seniors often spend less time outdoors or wear more clothing, which limits production. Here's the simple, safe guideline. The 10-minute daily rule. Aim for about 10 to 15 minutes of midday sun exposure on your arms, legs, or back without sunscreen. Midday is key, as the sun is highest then, making the UVB rays needed for vitamin D production strongest. The angle test. If your shadow is shorter than you are, the sun is high enough to be making vitamin D. If your shadow is long, you're not getting the right kind of rays. Safety. First, never burn. If you have fair skin, be cautious. This short, daily exposure is usually enough without the risk of burning. Food, the power plate to rebuild muscle. While the sun is number one, food is your consistent backup, especially during winter months or if you live in a northern climate. Contrary to popular belief, very few foods naturally contain vitamin D, which is why deficiency is so rampant. But the ones that do are incredibly effective and delicious. Here are the top 3 muscle-boosting, vitamin D-rich foods you should be eating regularly. Fact 1. Fatty fish, salmon and mackerel. Wild-caught salmon is a powerhouse. A 3-ounce serving of cooked salmon can contain over 400 IU of vitamin D, plus those muscle-protecting omega-3 fatty acids. Eat it twice a week. Fact 2. Egg yolks. Don't fear the yolk. While the whites are pure protein, the vitamin D is exclusively in the yolk. Try to include 1 or 2 whole eggs in your breakfast several times a week. Fact 3. Fortified dairy and cereal. Look for milk, orange juice, and breakfast cereals explicitly labeled as fortified with vitamin D. This is the primary way many Americans get this crucial nutrient. Always check the label. If you struggle to meet these needs, talk to your doctor about an over-the-counter supplement. A dose of 600 to 800 IU is often recommended for older adults, but your doctor can check your blood levels to give you a personalized, accurate prescription. You have the knowledge. Now, it's time for action. Let's look at a simple 30-day reverse muscle loss blueprint you can start today. This is how you reclaim your senior strength and truly start thriving. Phase 1. The daily habit. Reset. Morning sun. Commit to 10 minutes of direct, midday sun exposure daily. Treat it like a medication. Do not skip it. Vitamin D. Breakfast. Swap out your usual breakfast for a fortified cereal or 2 whole eggs, focusing on that yolk. Hydration check. Drink a glass of water every time you eat a snack. Hydrated muscles are healthy muscles. Phase 2. The weekly muscle boost. Fatty fish. Focus. Plan for at least 2 meals featuring salmon, tuna, or mackerel. Simple strength. Twice a week, do a simple chair stand exercise. Stand up from a sturdy chair and sit back down without using your hands. Start with 10 repetitions. This simple action directly targets the largest muscles responsible for your independence. The inspirational story. Let me quickly share the story of Clara. Clara, at 78, felt weak. She was constantly exhausted and had stopped gardening, her greatest joy. Her doctor found she had very low vitamin D. After 4 months of intentional sun exposure and adding fortified milk and eggs back into her diet, she reported a 40% increase in her perceived strength. She's back in the garden, and most importantly, she is independent. Her secret wasn't a miracle. It was simply giving her body the basic building block it was missing. Final thoughts on independence. Don't let yourself be fooled into thinking weakness is inevitable. It is not. Sarcopenia is a condition we can actively manage. Your goal isn't just to live longer, it's to live better, with vitality and complete control over your life. Vitamin D is your quiet warrior. By optimizing your diet and embracing natural sun, you are making a powerful investment in your freedom and your future. Start that 30-day plan today. Your muscles and your independent self will thank you. We've demystified sarcopenia, the muscle wasting that robs seniors of their strength, and we've revealed the critical, direct role of vitamin D in its prevention and reversal. Remember, the central thesis of this discussion is clear. Understanding and addressing vitamin D deficiency is a crucial, actionable step for seniors to reclaim their physical strength, independence, and quality of life. If you found this information insightful, please take a moment to hit the like button. That simple action tells YouTube that this information is valuable for other seniors who are silently dealing with muscle weakness elderly. If you have a question about the best food source or your own senior muscle health journey, please leave a comment below. We read every single one. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more science-backed tips on healthy aging and building strength after 60. We're here to help you live your longest, strongest, and most independent life possible. Thank you for watching.